Hello, my name is Brainoski.
I'm Jason Hobbs.
And I'm Austin Morales, and you're watching The Inner Gamer On.
And today we were talking about the rumors of Bioshock 4 potentially taking us to an uncharted land known as Antarctica in the 1960s. What will they do? Where will we be going? Will we have plasmids? All that and more will be talked about right here on this episode, so don't go anywhere. Let's jump in.
And as always, if you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, bang that bell, because it helps us out and it's in the air, and that's the best present you can give us right now.
There is a Bioshock game that's being in development right now. It is being developed by Take-Two. If you are a subscriber at patreon.com/theinnergamer, you would know all about the Take-Two controversy that happened a couple weeks ago. So if you're not, you should go subscribe to our $3 tier and find out what we talked about. But with that said, Bioshock 4 has been leaked, actually to a person that me and Austin are very familiar with, which is Colin Moriarty.
Wow.
He was doing a YouTube thing on, he has a show called Sacred Symbols, and they were talking about some stuff that I guess he has insider knowledge about this. I don't know where he got it from.
Interesting.
But he says on the show that Bioshock 4 is said to take place in a 1960s Antarctic city called Borealis. The game's codename Parkside, and he's been told that the development team has incredible latitude to get it right, meaning that it's going to be done when it's done.
God, I am so excited now.
Yeah.
They can take their time. I am super excited.
Yeah. I like the idea that it's in Antarctica. That's kind of cool. It's like I was wondering where they would take it there. I mean, we've been underwater. We've been above in the sky. Where do we go next?
That's it.
Well, we could go to Antarctica.
That's it. There's no other place to go.
There's no other place to go. Next is the sun. Bioshock 5.
Oh, man. There you go. Yeah. It's really
Solar.
It's really interesting though, because like 2K Games is publishing both this game, and they're also working with Ken Levine on his Ghost Story games, and he's the one that was like, I'm going to shut down my company and then start a new company with less people and then make new games. And then he got picked up by 2K, but then the team that he left behind at Irrational is still back there working on Bioshock stuff, which is interesting. So it'll be curious to see when they both come out, like which is like, we haven't had a Bioshock other than Bioshock 2 that wasn't helmed by him in some capacity, and Bioshock 2 for me was like the lesser of the Bioshocks.
Which one was your guys' favorite?
Man, that's tough.
I like Infinite.
Same.
The story was like
Infinite.
Halo Infinite, yeah. I like Bioshock Infinite a lot too. I don't know, it's tough because like I really love Bioshock just for like how much the twist was freaking awesome. The world building was amazing, and just the sheer, I mean, it was nothing like anything I've ever seen before, right? Yeah. Bioshock Infinite was still very cool and innovative and like unique with this whole like city in the sky, but we've already seen Bioshock do something like very interesting and unique like that, so it wasn't as much that way. But I did really like the game because I just love the art style. The art direction was incredible. I liked what was her name? Cassandra? Elizabeth. Thank you.
Elizabeth was outstanding AI. She was constantly throwing ammo at me. Everything I needed. She was outstanding.
She wasn't just a great character. She was a great helper.
Great helper.
Yeah.
apparently she was supposed to be way better.
Really?
What I heard.
That's what I heard as well. I mean, if you watch the original trailer, you can see that actually whenever they first came out with it. Yeah. But a lot has changed in that because I think she had abilities of her own too, because she like saves you with telekinesis in that trailer, picks you up and brings you closer. So, but I mean, still phenomenal.
I should go back and play it. But they need to remaster it, I think.
Yeah,
well, they have the
Bioshock trilogy collection or whatever.
Oh, that's right.
It came out on PlayStation Plus. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Hope you got it.
Don't know.
I know I remember putting it in my library. Every time those games come out, I'm just like library.
Same.
Maybe I'll go back.
Even
to
if
it,
I already have it, library.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Yeah.
But yeah, no, Bioshock 4, Antarctic City. I'm really curious to see what they would do with this one. Like what new mechanics? Because I mean, I would imagine they're going to keep the guns. They're going to keep the plasmids concept. But like, I'm not sure what they could do to expand it out.
What was the new mechanic on 3? Was it the
on Infinite?
hook grabber thing where you can go on rails? Wasn't that like
you could go on,
mechanic? They didn't really utilize it that well.
Yeah, it was just traversal from point to point, but there was that, and there was just new plasmids that you could use.
Oh yeah.
There's just new stuff,
What can you do in the Antarctic? Maybe have a not a flamethrower.
I mean, you could like ski.
Ooh.
Like get like ice skis or whatever. Like,
and then it's just traversal. It's just traveling.
But it could also be like cutting holes, like ski around an enemy, and it like drops it into the water.
You know how skis work.
Yeah.
So Riders Republic.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
It's like Riders Republic.
They're gonna have a crossover event.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that it would be. I mean, I could see there being a lot of like above and below ground kind of stuff where you have those like really badass underground like
ice layers,
ice layer of some kind.
Fighting a polar bear.
Yeah, you can fight the abominable snowman in a New World's update. You can go in New World and fight a Yeti basically.
Have snowball fights.
Snowball fights. Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah. I think that'd be a great
have
concept.
A flaming snowball that you can create.
Yeah, definitely a flaming snowball. Maybe a toxic snowball. I mean, blows
snowball
up
full of bees,
all kind of stuff. Yeah.
So the game's just gonna be full of snowballs.
Yes.
Different.
And then you know what they're gonna do? The other thing that's gonna happen is if you go into a certain like airplane hangar, you can fight either Taskmaster or Abomination 20 times. So that'll be there.
Push out cosmetics that you have to buy all the time.
Oh man, but yeah, no, I'm interested to see how they kind of take this and what the setting, because like both Bioshock and Bioshock Infinite like were set, not only were they period pieces, not only were they in a very unique location, but they're also set during a time like a celebration. So it's like 1960, or like Bioshock 1 I think was like doing like New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And I think this one was during like July 4th or something like that.
Yeah, it was like a
celebrating like the industrial revolution or whatever.
Revolution type thing. So the 1960s, what should we expect? It's not disco.
Well, Infinite, the first Bioshock was 69, I believe. Bioshock 1 was, I think, 69 or 63, one of the two.
Oh.
It was in the 60s as well.
Wow.
So, like, I think they've all been, this one, or Bioshock Infinite, I think, was further back. I think it's like the early 1900s.
Yeah.
So, but this is back in the 60s. So it could be, I mean, you're not going to have the cars down there, though. So it's not like you're going to be like what we think of as 60s time.
I mean, maybe so. Maybe there's an underground city of ice, and that's what you're exploring.
Could be. I mean, this is a time when we first landed on the moon, like around this time. So, like, we had just discovered, like, faraway places and stuff, we were just initiating space travel.
Yeah. Either way, they're going to knock it out of the park. Their artwork, their style, and they bring that feel of what they're going for in the game. I think it's going to be.
What if?
What?
Remember
Brainfart?
What if this is a crossover? This is actually not. This is Bioshock, but this is actually Half-Life 3. Because in Half-Life Episode 2, when it ended, you were gonna go to the labs, Aperture Laboratories, out in the middle of the Antarctic or some shit like that. That was the next destination. So what if that is actually where Bioshock shit's at?
Wow.
And you got a crossover.
I think that's
Half Bioshock Life 4.
Yes. And this is only
playable for Half-Life. I don't know.
Only playable
Half-Life.
in the metaverse.
Only in the metaverse.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Might be an Easter egg in there for something like that.
We've come up with crazier ideas.
That's true. But yeah, anyway, I'm excited for Bioshock 4. Should be cool. I'm excited for official reveal.